Jane, good to see you always. Good morning, Deandra, Janet. All right, welcome to Upper Body and HIIT. We're gonna work the arm farm today. I recommend, if you can, for these specialty classes, especially lower body and upper body, you can get yourself like a little 5-minute warm up before, whether it's a walk or part of another class. That'll really help you safely load up your muscle a little more. But we'll take a minute or two to warm up. Just start to move your arms, start to get that blood flow out into the body. I'm loving this class. I took Sherry's last night and I am feeling it. So I'm actually not going to use my heaviest weights because I did last night. And if you are starting to lift heavier, you definitely want that rest in between a day or two to really let your muscles repair. So you could do lower body and upper body on 2 different days, or you do them together. Just make sure you have a little bit of a break. We made a schedule that way too. All right, big arms. All right, we've got 4 exercises, and the goal is to max out our muscles and really get them to the place of fatigue. So we're gonna start with biceps and then triceps, 2 of our stronger muscle groups, and then we'll move on to some chest, shoulders, and back. So, right, heavy is relative. If you don't have as heavy of weights as you want yet, or you're a little sore like me and I went back down to my 10s, just go a little slower. But the goal is in this minute that about 6 or 10 reps is about your max, and you have a little bit of time for recovery. So we're gonna start with the W curl, where you come up and out. So you can automatically make your weights heavier by going slower and also adding a little pulse at the contraction at the top or the bottom. All right, team, let's build some muscle. So if your weights do feel just pretty light and you can throw them around, maybe go the full 45 seconds and then take a little break and then start to think about investing in some heavier ones. It is crazy what just even a pound or 2 does. All right, so once you hit those 6 to 10 reps, this is your recovery time. This is your body is restoring. Think about, there's only a limited amount of energy we can hold in our muscles, and so we got to restore it. All right, and there's a little bit of good in the stillness. Here we go, 10 seconds, round 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, round 2. So you're counting yourself about 6 to 10 reps. Each round should be getting a little bit harder. Yes, look at the strength. Yes, Jane, Melanie. On Amazon, if you are looking for some heavier weights, they have some Prime deals. Pretty good. That's been the best price I've found on weights up to 20 pounds is on Amazon. Just think of each pound as like a new stepping stone. Yes, Melanie, that's how it should be. Getting boom. So if you can do 10, I brought my lighter, like I am able to do a little bit more reps with the size I brought today. Oh, there we go. So find where you're kind of maxed out. Give yourself at least 15, 20 seconds to recover. All right, that's round 2. Good morning, Ann. How we doing? I love it. Erica's been on a kick walk, doing a walk with her walking vest, and then coming into a class. Here we go, round 3. And 2, 1. Oh, all right. Round 3. So we're coming straight up, straight back. Yes, nice, Janet. And we'll hit up our HIIT circuits at the end. Maybe some of you went to cardio, so you got the leg burn. Oh, now these are getting real heavy. Oh. So again, you don't want to be laboring. You want to be able to hold your nice, strong stance, but really focusing on that upper body. Okay, we're at 30 seconds. All right, right around now, you should be coming up to a little bit of a rest. We're at 40 seconds, so you should be hitting your 8 to 10 reps. Woo! All right, take that break. As the kids are at swim practice, talk about it. a muscle building sport that doesn't use weights. Swimming is such a crazy. All right, team, last set of these. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You should definitely be feeling a substantial difference from the first round. Like that first rep coming out feels, 2. If you guys have questions, ask away. I think this is really a fun format to really get to push yourself safely. And, you know, gains are made over time, not just a week or two. I think about each set of weights as like another level. When you go to that next level, you got to start back down at lower reps and then you build back up. Oh, all right. I got about one more in me. Work on your breathing. All right, when you're done with that set, give your wrists a little bit of a break. Grab some water. So the harder you work, the more fast those breaks seem to go. All right, next round is, whew, this is good stuff. Everyone's enjoying these new formats. Two-way tricep kickbacks. So I'll show you from the back. You're gonna take a regular tricep kickback, and then you're gonna come out a little with the weight. So we're gonna go straight back and then out to the side. All right, here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Janet, is the power out? When we left, the power went out in our part of Crowley. I couldn't shut the garage, and I'm like, why can't I shut the garage? And then I was like, oh yeah, the power's supposed to go out. Then I saw like 30 trucks. Ooh, yes, nice, Jane. So you shouldn't be able to just power through these. How are we doing, Deandra? Yes, you've been doing good. Erica, summer break, and woohoo. All right, see where you're at. We're at about 35 seconds. Give yourself at least 15, 20 seconds to fill up a little bit more energy in those muscles. It's crazy though, since I've been starting to do more of these classes too, you got to find your balance. You don't want to overdo it. But I noticed I definitely need to fuel my body. More food in the morning, which I think for women is actually really good. Ready, set, go. Yeah, that. If we deplete ourselves of food and nutrients, our body thinks it's in survival mode. And right, as women, whether you've had kids or not, your body still works that way, that it'll hold on, try to protect that part of you. So, whew. Oh. All right, we're coming up on 30 seconds. Oh yeah. I think I got one more in me. All right, find your set. That's 2. And just, I think this 20-second break or so is really good to work on your breathing because your diaphragm is such a big part of your core. So just, if you take 20 seconds just to take some good breaths, who doesn't need that for your central nervous system? All right, ready? Let's go. Round 3. Oh, Melanie, you're looking so fit and beautiful. Yes, Janet. I can't tell if your light's on. Is your power out, Melanie? They live in the same town as me. Okay, so out. Set 3, so getting harder and harder. Don't hold your breath when it gets hard. That's what our body tends to want to do. Okay, we're at 30 seconds. Do you have 1 or 2 more in you? Oh, I'm good there. All right, we're at 40. Give yourself 15 seconds to give out the therapeutic breathing. Let something go. All right, we have 1 more round here, team. Oh, it feels good to feel good and strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. This is it. How's Waylon today, Melanie? We got to meet Big Buddy last week. Come on, last set. You can feel those triceps burning. Yes. Think about everything inside that happens positively when we build this strength. Every system in your body is positively impacted, including your mood. All right, we are at 30 seconds. I don't know how many, I think I've got about 2 more in here. Ooh. And when you hit your max, let the weights down. That's 40 seconds. Oh. All right, we got 2 more moves before we get to the, oh my gosh, careful picking up your water bottle. That's, okay, 30-second break. Our next move. And now we're going up to the shoulders. So you might want to come down, or the cool thing, once you start to add more weights to your library, you can start with heavier, go down. You got more options to kind of play with things. So we're going to take it to an overhead press to a pull in. So overhead press, we want the elbows straight out and then take the elbows together. Oh, I'm not going to have many of those in me. All right, here we go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Set 1. The swimmers have Silver State Championships this weekend up in Reno. It's a 50-yard Olympic-sized pool they get to swim in. It's a pretty cool experience. It's against a lot of year-round swimmers, but our kids hold their own. Oh, and watch your low back. I just know you don't want to be pushing yourself forward. You can always stagger your feet for a little bit more support. Tuck that tailbone in. All right, we're at about 40 seconds. Maybe start to think about taking your break. Now we can also just come into straight overhead presses if that pull in becomes too much. All right, split your feet if you staggered. I kind of like the feel of that stagger, and then tuck your tailbone forward. All right, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. What's in there? Breathe. Although, bring the elbows together. Bring the elbows together. There we go. Don't think about bringing the weights together. Beautiful, Melanie. Yes, Janet. Yes. So think about squeezing your elbows together. The weights will. Oh, all right, we're at 30 seconds. That's I'm good there. Whew. I don't think I turned my MyZone on. I'm breathing good. All right, ready? We got 20 seconds till we go to round 3. Work on your breathing, work on stillness. It's something we're not good at, or most of us. I say I'm a work in progress for life on it. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe at this point you're just working on the overhead press. All right, we're only at 20 seconds. You can take a little break and even try to get a couple more, but if you max out around 6 to 8, that's pretty good. Oh, all right, we're at 40. We have 1 more round of these, my friends. All right, make sure you're getting some rest time, breathing. All right, 10 seconds. Start to get yourself set up for the final round. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set of these. Let's check in on, ooh, Jane's still, you guys are still going up and out. There, look at these. Look at this beautiful muscle. How are we doing, Ann, Deandra? Erica, okay, you're at 20 seconds. Yes, Melanie, do you got some 15s there, Melanie, now? What's everyone using? Again, it's all relative. There's times where my 5s are heavy, my 8s, right? It depends. 3. All right, we're right around the 40-second mark. All right, give yourself this break. Shake out those wrists. We have 1 more set of strength. Okay, our final round is row to fly. So we're gonna row, squeeze the elbows, open it up to a fly. We can split stance that again. All right, you got 15 seconds. Get yourself set up, here we go. Oh, I forgot to even play music today. I'll get it going for our HIIT. I kind of just like coaching. All right, ready, set, go. I'll get some music going though, I know it does. It's just watching everyone's strength. It's beautiful. Row to fly. This is crazy. I did Sherry's class last night and I'm really feeling like my muscles do need that recovery today.
This speech is my recital. I think it's.
All right, we're at 40 seconds. That's nice. I love it. Okay, now I'm seeing all this. All right, we've got 3 minutes left of strength team, and then we'll crush it with the HIIT.
I don't know why.
Okay, 10 seconds.
I don't know where he can be.
3,
But I'm gonna find him.
2, 1. I'm loving this class because it's also like a mental challenge. It's different than the other classes where we're really moving faster and
I let myself go. I said many things he didn't know, and I was oh so bad. I don't think he's coming back. No. He gave the reasons he should go, and he said so many things. Never
all right, we're at 30 seconds.
He was so mad, and I don't think he's coming back.
Oh, all right.
I did too much
Whew.
lying.
All right, 40 seconds. Give yourself this gift of rest. All right, 2 more minutes. Yeah, nice big breath. Here we go. Line yourself up for round 3. We go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, I stand it. Yeah, Jane. Get it, Melanie. And, oh, there we go. It's kind of cool when you max out at like 25 seconds. You're like, all right, here we go. That's 30. All right, this is it before we're gonna hit our HIIT. I like to close my eyes. Give yourself, like I said, just a hug from the inside right now. Like you showed up, team. You're getting stronger. No one can do this for you. What a gift. Here we go, last set in 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're working some big muscle groups. That's what we want to do in this type of strength training. It's really we're at 20. If you're not able to do the same amount of reps on your last set as your first, that's a good sign. You're pushing. Oh, all right. Finish up. All right, anyone feel the burn in their arms as you're done? Let's see that done. Yes, so good. We were all stopping pretty early in those last couple sets. That's good. All right, now we've got our HIIT. Cool, we got 10 minutes. We're making good time. Here we go. So I think we'll have time for about 5 or 6 HIIT sets. So we're gonna go 35 seconds all out, 55-second break today. So it's just a little shift there. I will call out moves, but even different moves get all of our heart rates up differently. Like even though something's cardio, like someone might get really high in lateral hops and someone might not. So some of the best ones for everybody are obviously jumping jacks, squat jacks, and high knees. So let's go ahead and start with jumping jacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everything you got, let's go. All those arms are heavy. Yes, awesome, Janet. It's only 35 seconds, team. Beautiful, Melanie. Deandra, good at doing. We got 15 seconds. You're doing this right. You're gonna want that break here in 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like Janelle calls this your emotional walk. Take your emotional walk. I feel like we should be carrying sandbags to this song. All right, here we go. We go in 15 seconds. All right, we're gonna pump it up. I know these breaks seem long, but there is science behind it. Your body is producing ATP, a special kind of energy that runs out real quick. Okay, let's go with high knees. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you want to go back to jumping jacks, you're free to do any move you want, team. Just something that... All right, we're halfway. All right, 8, 7, 6, yes, go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, that's 2. All right, we're gonna do 2 jabs, 2 jacks. That seemed to get everyone's heart rate up high this morning. All right, take your 30 more seconds. I think this is a good lesson for especially us women that like we don't always need to be doing. It's okay, just stop, take a couple breaths and recover. I'm so guilty of like, oh, I'll put away the laundry, I'll clean the floors, I'll do this, I'll do that. What's my 10 minutes? All right, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. There's no guilt in rest. Yeah. Boom. Boom. There we go. Here you go. Halfway. Yeah. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's 3. Okay, this next one, this one always really impresses me that I can get my heart rate so high. Check it out for yourself. We're gonna squat, press over to the right. So you're gonna lift that left heel and really punch. This was a Lauren move she did years ago. I was like, holy cow, without jumping, someone gets you. All right, 20 seconds. All right, take a breath. Get yourself set up, 10 seconds. 5, 4, get in that squat. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Look at that bullseye, hit it every time. If that doesn't get your heart rate up, go ahead and do whatever you want. Get that rotation through the trunk of your body too. Really use those legs, fire up. All right, we're halfway. You can feel those arms from all that work we did. All right, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.